Perfect. Share your clips. Nice. Okay, so I watched both of your game, but the second game you guys played was impossible to do anything about it because it was like
Yeah.
the Harry Potter scene. So I'm able to do this game, and I found another two highlights clip. I think we can put it in. So slowly we can build your highlights.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go through. So hopefully you will have a better understanding. So the first clip, I will show you twice. What do you think? First, I just go through. And let's go back. Positioning is good. Scanning, if you see, you're scanning twice. Scanning again, scanning. I was so happy when I saw that. Like, okay, everything about the scanning part is great. Now you receive the bomb. And if what I just see right now, a player standing, a player standing, a player standing, the only option you can have
Is that one?
is making a pass. She's still kind of on the way, so you can still have an option to dribble the ball this way, dribble the ball this way. What I like that you didn't panic again. So what you did, you tried to do a skill move. What I'm wondering, so you do,
I
let's
do
zoom in,
scissor and then I try to go to the left, but
Caesar and then middle, right? And this is such a common mistake players make when it's a Caesar inside or a Caesar forward. And I think that the making mistake is awesome because now every time when you do skill move, you will know how important to do Caesar outside touch, not just like, oh, I did a Caesar move.
yeah.
Okay, but all in all, like I was happy that you recognize the situation, like the most important scanning, dribbling, skill move. If you would have go to the left side, that's the only option you have. On the right side, probably this girl would have carried.
Yeah.
But again, like if you see on the front, like it's hard to get the ball when your teammates are just standing. But otherwise, like I like the effort. Not a big fan of this word, but I think like in this case, the effort was very good, trying to beat her. And then again, like it was a low risk, high reward. If it works out, then you can dribble to all the way to an opponent half.
Yeah.
So first I go through the clip again. So what do you think? I will go slow motion. Good control, good fake. What you should do right now?
I try to play her.
Is it even an option if you can just see? Who would be an option?
Right here.
You can pass there. What else you can do?
Keep on dribbling this way.
Yep, okay, now imagine you keep dribbling this way. Now this girl would probably open up and go in that direction. She would probably make that run. So now you have option to switch the field. And you as a midfielder, such an important thing to always try to switch the point of the attack. And then this is a simple scenario. Sometimes less is more. What you could do, you pass there and then you move. Like you're very good at pass and moving up the ball. Worst scenario, she pass back to you, you go forward. Okay, so again, no panic, which is a very important thing after day one. Like, can we make sure every decision we make, there's no panic? You do a fake. What I like that you had a purpose, like what you want to do. Like, not every pass is going to be perfect, but you have an idea what you are trying to do. So that's very important. Clip number 3. So this is a little, not necessarily just you, but it's a little tactical information. What formation you guys are playing?
We were playing at 3-5-2, but this girl was part of like the 5 out here, but she was just like going up really high. So we were basically playing like a 3-4-3.
Okay, but basically like you guys had 2 defending midfielder. Who's supposed to be the 10, the attacking midfielder? I assume her or one of the Trump.
Yeah, her.
So if it's a 3-5-2, you have three center midfielder. You play against a 1, 2, 3. She's already pushing up 4. They have one defending, two defending, and then one attacking. So you guys should always match up on the middle. Three defending midfield, 3 players who defend, 3 players who attack. The issue became if you guys doing a 2v1 here. Now this girl is always wide open. Okay. If she loses the ball, now it's become 2 versus 0. So if you see the rest of the action, there is no pressure on her. So it's so much easier for her to give that very smart through ball because how you guys were managing the midfield. Okay. So it's just moving forward for you tactically to understand. 3-5-2, same thing, you guys have 3 midfielders. 4-3-3, 3 midfielders. That's most of the case when you have 3, they have 3. So basically it's, okay, she is my player over there. Your player, you versus your player. And then your teammate versus her. Everyone has the match. If you follow your player, it's going to be very hard in youth soccer here to lose the battle on the middle. Okay, because like I understand when, for example, the coach said, hey, I want you guys to play with 2-6, but how you attack and how you defend are 2 completely different things.
Yeah.
So if I can show you here a little bit, very quick. Opponent. If you guys are playing 2-6 and 1-10 and another team is making similar mistake and they play with 2 defending midfielder, 1 attacking midfielder, always one of you going to be available on the middle. If they playing with, and then now when it's come to like who is your target option to pass the ball. So let me try to move these. So if we just see the players, if they are match up, that's the smartest option. So now, because they matching up, they have 1 defending midfielder, so the space is so much more here and here. So you have more freedom to go up and down. If they play with 2 defending midfielder, they will dominate the attacking midfielder, but who should be in your team, who should be the target player?
The 8.
The 8 because of the 2 versus 1. So now if you change it, if you guys go back, let's move it back. Here, if now you guys, if they play with 2-6, now when you defend, you have to play with 2 attacking midfielder to match the opponent.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, then you guys can solve. Because even, for example, she's losing this 1v1, you are much closer to go and put the pressure on her rather than here. Now you are covering the zone, but there is no one here.
Yeah.
And if she's not under pressure, just how easily she can make that pass what she end up actually making. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, moving forward. And this is something you can easily explain your team, and then you can realize, okay, they have 3 midfielders. My position is always depends on do they have 1-6 or 2-6. Big wide option, right? What you could have done, just simply play there. Do you have any other option? No. On the middle, she is hiding behind the player. She is running away, absolutely not an option. You have one option to play wide. What do you think will happen?
I think I just kicked it. Yeah.
Okay, so I loved that here you went, hey, give me the ball, you carry, and now just simple pass.
Okay.
And then after you can get the ball back. But if you see like now speed of play, you could have passed there, but you are waiting, and then it just became too late. Okay, so just this, I think this is the second clip when we have like play wide, go back, get the ball back. Okay, you don't need, especially on your own half, you don't necessarily need so much 1v1 on the middle. Okay. I love that clip, going after, being aggressive. Like this is just very important as a midfielder. So if I go back, you see very similar when it's come to the girl, stuff following her girl.
Tighter on her.
So she should be tighter on her. As you see now, you guys have 1, 2, 3 midfielder. They have 1, 2, 3 midfielders. So the most of the time, if you see like, hey, why don't we have the ball? Because they dominate the midfield. They dominate the midfield by someone always being open. The good things about you, that instead of you being deeper where you were, now you higher. So that's why you are able to intercept, because you are closer to your man. So it depends on your coach. If they say, hey, option 1, he says nothing, just play. Then you have to figure out. This is what I'm talking about now.
Yeah.
Option 2, he says, hey, you guys do more zonal. Zonal is when I'm covering the space here. Even if there is no one or there is someone here, I'm covering the zone. And then the man mark is when I'm on my man.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys usually talk about this, like defensively, what to do on the midfield?
He usually just like tells us while we're playing. He's either like make sure that you like stay more central or like stay closer to your man. He doesn't really like we never really like practice it. So
Okay.
he's always like telling us during the game instead of before the game.
So hopefully now you have a little bit more understanding, like how to match up on the middle. Okay. Because ultimately, if you do that, like now this looks much better.
Yeah.
This girl still looks like she's mainly the one who is organizing. So if I were you, I would always choose who is the best midfielder. Is it this player? Is it this? Is it this player? And I mark her.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way you can do. Like, hey, let me take care of the best player, and this is how you can just become better. But as you see, end of the day, what happened?
They just went back.
They just went back, because if you see here, now you guys have actually matching up. Now you have your player on her, you are fighting with her, she's close to her. Now it's so much harder for them to make any type of forward passes. So you guys did a good job. You did a good job staying top on her. And even if she, now as you see your midfielder going away, playing backwards, what can you do? So one of the things in terms of communication when it's come to homework, can I talk to my midfielders to stay closer on the man?
Okay.
Scan, turn. Unfortunately, it's lagging a little bit. But then after you saw the pass. So if we go all the way from the beginning, what I love how you're moving off the ball. Moving, and then now you scan again. My issue is here. What's the issue with it?
I kind of went like a backwards touch.
And then where are you facing?
Backwards.
So now you have no idea what's going on behind you. Like I love you scan. You know that you have the space behind you, but now you are going against what you already know. So if you would have stayed sideways, now your first touch can go forward rather than backwards.
Okay.
Second one, like what you did, yeah, like long term or against like very, very good players who understand this is exactly the pass you have to make.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
But at the same time, you have to understand your teammates. So do you know, is this player very smart to reading the game and making that pass? Because for me, it sounds like she's more like, I'm going out while give me the ball. Is it a bad option? No. What is the best option, yellow or white?
White.
Absolutely the best. But based on my teammates, if I use the white and she's not understanding the game, that will happen. If she understands, that's another scenario. But I assume, as I see, she's more like a player who goes wide so she can get the ball. Okay, so it's important for you to understand the game and understand your teammates. And even like that would have been the best option, you can tell her next time, but you can still not lose the ball.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when I go back one more time, I'll show you. Like I was very happy. This is, I think, third clip. Scan. I was pissed about that, but everything else, like you, as you see, you are scanning more and scanning more and scanning more.
Yeah.
So that's the ultimate goal, to create that scenario to just scan more. Wide open, touch, a little bit lagging, but it won't once we send it to you, and a very good pass. So this is a great highlights clip again. Simple, effective. You could go that way, but how fast the girl is running, coming back, not a bad idea. Your first touch is good. Unfortunately, the camera end up not showing you, but the weight of the pass, the direction of the pass was very good, and especially she was able to take a shot. That's a great highlights clip to save it and show, like, I'm very good on the middle, under pressure, 4 girls around me, and making that pass on the right time to not be a pass to her or to her, like that's a hard pass. So as you see, that's a great timing of the pass. That was a very good decision again. So we will save this in your highlights too. Talk to me.
There's a lot of space that I could have taken.
There's a bunch of space. What do you think you end up doing?
I think I end up trying to cut her off instead of going into space.
Why? Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Scanning, and if you have no option what to do, just dribble wide. You know that you have always space in the wide area, in the wide channel. So if, oh shoot, right away, I don't know who is on me, or I'm a little bit panicking because there are players next to me, no problem, just dribble wide. You are aggressive enough to keep the ball. But this happens a few times when you try to cut back, like that's just never gonna work. You already beat her, you are on the side of her, now just dribble away. Okay. But I think it's just important to see, because then it will make sense next time, like, oh shoot, yeah, I am doing this. So moment in the situation, hopefully it will click. Just dribble wide. While you are dribbling, you can always find a better option.
Yeah.
Go back up for it to upload. What do you think this clip is about? If you see, first one, let's see the technical side of it. Not tactic, just technique, okay?
Okay. I use my right foot instead of my left foot.
Why?
I don't know.
If you use, like, my only thing is the way you run, and now how you position yourself, it's a much easier pass to intercept.
Yeah.
If you just run, I try to go slow motion. If you just go, and here you use your right outside or left inside, but not changing your body position, it's a simple, even if it's a little bit curving, it's an easier pass. And then tactically now I move out of the ball.
Yeah.
But you are forcing your right foot.
And then it's harder for me to get.
Exactly. Now there is barely any space here to get the ball back. And then even like the girl tried to play forward, the ball pass you. The rest of it not really super interesting. It's the main focus is just like the fundamental of the technique. Okay. Winning the ball, I was bummed that the camera didn't follow you.
If you did like player's camera on Trace, it would show me like winning the ball too and then dribbling.
Oh yeah? Okay, yeah, we can cut that. So this would have been a great highlights clip, the but. So you winning it. That's great. I love, which way are you dribbling?
Forward.
Forward
Towards
and
the goal.
into the, yes, exactly. You are dribbling towards to the goal, what I love. If you dribble here, you would have been in danger, because then what to do next? the best thing you can do, dribble there, and then you can still after pass that way. You can do multiple option, but step one, you dribble. You could dribble a little bit faster. But then my next thing is right now. Tell me the options.
Pass to my 9 or shoot it.
Where to pass?
Like forward.
Right in front of her?
Yeah.
Okay, option 1. What other option you have?
To shoot it.
Okay, you can shoot it. What option did you choose?
I passed it behind her.
So you did so many good things. You said, hey, let's go. I want to go blue. You can go yellow, you can go blue. Both of them very good as long as the ball goes in front of her. Because now everything you build up before goes to trash. Okay, but with that one, you put the cherry on the cake. She even take a shot, go or not go, another great clip. We talk about every clip has to be a story, right? What a story shows, we have Jayden here, who is going for a 1v1, what we assume. She's winning the 1v1. She's dribble with speed. Now it's a little bit slowing down, but you are adding the speed, and then now we just need a good, accurate pass. Then mission completed. Because of this, we can't really use it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so many times you are so close to another highlights clip, another great moment, or an almost, being an almost.
Yeah.
I would put this in the highlights too, and I tell you why. Look at what's happening at the beginning. So what's happening from the beginning?
I'm demanding that she put it.
Yeah, you want the ball, pass to me, pass to me, pass to me. Then you turn. Now you dribble forward, a great pass to the wide channel. And then even nothing happened. Like I love how you were asking for a ball, you dribble in, you make wide. What's happening next? You already know.
I score.
A beautiful goal. Obviously, put in the highlights clip. Let's go back a little bit. Let's see again. Did you meant to? Yeah, it was a very, very nice goal. Like I love watching it. Great goal.
Thank you.
Love the first touch. And now give me options.
To go forward, and I think I go back instead.
Are you going back? Okay, let's see the clip. Obviously, you already know one of the option. So if you see two things, what we definitely have to fix. First, you realize
My
again,
body language.
you have space, dribble. And otherwise, you see, you will turn your hip to force the pass with your right foot again. Look now,
Yeah.
just to make that pass. Why not dribbling? Can you focus on in Vegas when the situation like this happens? Use the space. You can always dribble wide, and then after option will the passing option will open up. But can we focus on do some deep dribbling as a midfielder? Okay, because that's very important. You mainly playing as an 8, mean you are a combination between a 6 and a 10. You have to have a defending skill. You have to have a good on the top. But the good things for you that, as you see, you have the ball so much more than she does. That's a typical 6. So you can have a freedom to dribble up.
Okay.
So, but if you have a freedom, then use it. Okay. Yeah, another clip when something great could have happened.
Yeah.
Let it roll. Love that. Smart through ball. I remember we talked about your throw-ins previously, so I was very happy with this one. Timing, let the ball roll, end up touching you, but even if it doesn't, it's a perfect timing, a great through ball between them. Like just a simple action on the middle, but again, and then that one's amazing. So because of this pass, now we can put in the highlights. So the third clip, Nothing crazy, but it's just simply build. I'm moving up the ball, I'm aggressive, I can do through ball, and here to do one touch, and it's a simple no look pass, the ball is curving right to your winger. That's a very, very good clip. And doesn't matter what happened after, they focusing on like everything else you did.
Yeah.
So this clip has another very good story. They have a beginning, they have a fun part, there is an ending. A good clip. Good job.
Thank you.
This is the same clip. I just took the animation out so I can just send it to you.
Okay.
So can we see more of these, like these special clips? Like the last two games combined, like we have I think like 6 clips. So just keep doing that. That's very good. You see the space? This is what we can do. What's the best turning right now?
Let it roll.
Let it roll. Even like depends on how the ball goes. Let's see left foot, but your first touch goes where?
Forward.
First touch goes forward. So can I work on that? Because you see, receive backwards.
Yeah.
Now you're going back, and then we can call as a shot or like a nice pass. Okay, but how much more you create, and that's what important for me. I will go slow. This type of movement, what we do at private, like this is the whole point of when we work on turning. Little scenarios as now. Let the ball roll, because the end of the story of this clip can be completely different if you can just work on that.
Okay.
And this is the biggest issue, not with you, like ultimately with players, not focusing on the little details, because that turning will determine the next 10 seconds of the game.
Okay.
And obviously because you stop, now you go, okay, now I have space, I have to go back. Now it's gonna be a very hard shot from there, especially if they block it. Okay, so I like that you are taking shots, but now already we are looking forward to try to as many as possible make the best decision.
Okay.
The first thing I love that you realize that you can shoot right away. What do you think what's wrong?
I went to it obviously, but I had the intention of curling it like around these two,
Okay,
but I had hit it straight in the middle of the ball. So
okay, so you meant to curve it.
yeah.
Okay, the one thing, it's kind of, we can work on that, but ball goes backwards and curve it, it's not too easy.
Okay.
So in this case, outside the box, maybe if you do a power just lacy shot,
Okay.
or you can just even take a touch and then curve it,
Okay.
that may be a better option.
Okay.
Okay, because ball going backwards to do a curve, which is you're not kicking over, that's very hard. Okay, but yeah, I would love to see some like power shots. Okay.
Okay.
Recognizing that you have no space. Did you meant to pass there? Okay, that was my question, because I liked here.
Because it didn't look like I meant to do that.
Yeah, it means like you try to kick it. But if you realize, okay, there's no option, my communication with this player would be to, oh, exactly, look at the space.
Yeah.
Even can you dribble there? You could have. Let's see what happened.
And
Pass.
if she was already coming here, so if she would have came, then she could check under.
Yep. But again, like even the pass didn't seem like, but it was a great pass to the forward. And as you see what happens after, you are going in the box.
Yeah.
So everything again, like once you like movement, pass good, maybe sprint to the box, especially in this scenario.
Okay.
Because if you sprint, you would be right there.
Alright.
Okay. But you see like so many clips you right there. Like start to make some very, very good decision. This one, there are 2 clips. It's gonna be back to back 2 different ones. So I start. The first one, I already cheated a bit. This is gonna be the good one. Okay?
Okay.
So look, slow motion. Scan. Right timing. She's receiving, so you can go. Great passing combination idea. You checking in. Now you can see the distance between you and your midfielder. You checking in. Using your accurate foot. One touch pass. Game continues. You did what you had to do. Losing the ball, yes, you guys end up losing the ball, but what you had to do, and especially in the beginning, that's one of my favorite clip, is scan and quickly go. Because she was looking at you, but because the quick scan, you were able to create space.
Yeah.
Okay, so now really remember this clip.
Okay.
A few seconds later. You and your teammate, or your opponent, and no passing option. What's your plan? Do you remember this clip? So tell me what's next. Did you meant to do that?
I don't remember if I meant to do that, but
You remember what this is?
up back there.
Look at this. Up, back, you out. So positive, very positive things that after making a mistake by just jogging there, you're not standing. So the moment, once the clip continues, after the pass, little bounce, and you are already going. Smart decision, passing the ball to you. You out. So that's awesome. And this is like a possession game. Or when we play this 1v1 game, then you have to use a player next to the goal before you score a double. Your teammate make a pass, you already going under, even the ball is traveling, so it's an easy pass back, you can go. Rather than pass happening, and then you realize, then you start to turn, you guys end up losing the ball again, but it's a concept of you.
Yeah.
Now go back on the beginning. What's the difference between this one and the next clip? Oh, I mean, this one and the previous clip.
After I scanned, I just continued to jog. And I could have scanned more too.
Do you need to come right now? Is your teammate under pressure? Can she dribble more?
Yeah.
Then wait.
Okay.
Move when she's getting under pressure. The moment she starts to step, then from here, little check out, deep check in, use the space, can go through the drawing, she can pass to you, and then you decide what to do. But it has to be what you did, a little bounce, go by the timing of it.
Okay.
I want to go back. This one, just watch the ball. Traveling, eye contact, now you go. That's a good timing. Because now she's able to pass you right away. If you see the next clip, plenty of space already coming when it's not an option to pass.
Okay.
Not an option, not an option. Not an option, and now you are already too close.
Okay.
What was your plan here? Did you want her to pass there?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Because like that's the small decision, pass through, go under, the rest of it we already talked about. Okay. What you should do.
Go forward.
Okay. What else you can do?
Go in this space right here.
So you can go that way, you can go that way, right? Big yellow, even bigger blue. Plenty of space. Why?
Oh, I don't remember what my plan was. I think I saw her making that run in behind, but I'm not 100%.
Is she like insanely fast?
Yeah, like if I'll play her a ball, she'll most likely get to it.
Okay. Now, okay, then if she's fast, look at the defending line. So look at where they are,
They're really high.
and then look at where you are. So that pass is almost impossible because of the ground they cover, both of them. Like that's an easy way to cover, unless the only option if she's making this run.
Yeah.
But because she didn't, highly recommend just same thing, just working on, not every time dribbling out wide or dribbling at her is going to be the best option. But just to practice it. And on the first half, remember the very first clip, you did go to her. So keep practicing that, or dribble wide, and then you will have other option opening up.
Okay.
So I really hope that again on the weekend you can have a few moments when you can work on this. And then we might come back and say, well, it wasn't the best option, but it's not about in this scenario to have the best option. Now to create a new habit of, instead of quickly getting rid of the ball, can I dribble closer? Okay. Get the ball, good dribbling, good pass, ball goes wide. You are in the box, great run. The only issue is the crosses is not coming. So, and it end up being over. But if you see what you did again, like it's become a style what you do. Being feisty, being aggressive on the middle. You have a space, you can dribble up, good pass, you're not stopping, you moving up the ball. Now you are inside the box. Everything what you have to do, a midfielder, you are doing it.
Okay.
So again, a bunch of good positive stuff. 4 highlights clip. So now it's just fixing those. And now I found about like 18 to 20 clips. My biggest thing is, can I have more clips of you? Because I'm cutting every time, unless it's like a super simple or the ball just bouncing. Can I have more clips of you?
Okay.
How we can do that?
I don't know. Like, what? Like demanding the ball more and like getting on the ball more.
Exactly. Have the ball more. The more you have the ball, the more clips we have, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing we talk about. You to take the leadership. Okay, now give me the ball. Let me go through every time we attack. Give me the ball. Moving off the ball. Like that's gonna be so important for you. So there are more clips we can watch, and then more we can learn.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's write down some things.
Okay.
So first one was it the technical part. Talk to me.
I feel like that I'm doing better on scanning. Just feel like that I need to
So there were
understand.
2 clips. Yeah. Tell me.
understand pressure and like knowing when to pass. So
Okay.
this one and this one.
How about is turning count as technique?
Yeah.
So when it's come to turning, there was 2 very important clip. What was that? The clip about?
If I had fixed the turning, then it could have like changed the whole game.
So can my first touch be a positive touch going forward, even if you let it roll or you take a touch but go into empty space?
Okay.
Like I think that homework for this weekend, it's an easy way to see if you can focus on that, and obviously easy way to just do it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do that. Okay, 5 psychological. What do you think?
Learning from mistakes.
Okay. Do you remember what did you write down last week?
It's in my bag.
Try to bring it next time so we can always
Okay.
build on each other.
Yeah. No, that was for social. Never mind.
We had this clip. Where would you put this clip? And we had a few of these.
Awareness.
And?
Decision making.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so take that decision making and put it in like what exactly, because decision making can be so bright,
Yeah.
so big. But in within decision making, how do I put this into
Just knowing when to dribble wide.
yeah. when to dribble, when to pass. I remember something like this, what we wrote down last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And this is still, I think, the same thing. Okay, the social, obvious.
Just telling my teammates where to be at the right time.
Especially, and then tell me an example.
Like,
How about a winger? What would you tell a winger?
either if I'm dribbling forward and I can split the outside back and the center back to make that run in behind. So just telling my teammates where to be.
And in terms of defending,
Marking up and matching.
matching the opponent midfielders.
Yeah.
So this is like almost like your responsibility the first few minutes of the game. Realize, do they play with double six or do they play with double 10? And based on how they play, that will affect where you defend, higher up the pitch or deeper of the pitch. Okay, and tactic.
Turning and running with the ball, and
Doesn't need to be necessary these words. If you can just think of anything from the last 20 clips, what makes you like, oh yeah, tactically I want to get better on that.
getting the ball more.
Okay. And the dribble if you have space. If you can do this higher up the field, when you dribble, and you dribble and you don't pass, you dribble as long as you can, then you can do the dribble on your own half of the field as well. And if you see now, I'm just thinking, mainly you are passing quicker on your own half and you are dribble much more on the opponent half. Why?
Because like you said, like knowing the high risk and the low reward, or high risk, high reward, or low risk, like high reward, all that. So I feel like that if I dribble up in their box, then it could either be a really good outcome, we could score off of it, or we lose it and they're like 70 yards away from our goal. But if I dribble back in our half, then it's really bad and I could end up losing it like this, and then they have a chance to score.
I understand your concept, but do you still remember that you have 6 players behind you?
Yeah.
And your role is to be the connector between the defending line and midfield, and then from here to here.
Okay.
So I hope that we will see much more this. This clip is so much better, even when you lose the ball, than when you pass right away. Like, that's awesome. This is what you have to do. Dribble or do a skill move or just simple dribble wide. Okay, so if you make mistake, make these. These are better.
Okay.
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 Yeah, I was hoping that I can do 2 games with you, but that game was just unbelievable. Like,
I know, it was really weird. Like, I was watching, like, one of the first clips that I had, it was like me trying to like come back, and then I like take someone to the ground, and then on like the other side you could see that